everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you joined me here today. So I'm doing something a little bit different today. Instead of having a voiceover, I am going to be talking through this video. Over the last little while, I feel like I've been experimenting a lot with my under eye area, and normally for a smoky look I'll do like a black or gray or even brown, but I had this vision in mind for like a pop of color, whether it's blue or something, and then my inspiration actually was this photo of Shay Mitchell that I saw on Smashbox Canada's Instagram. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but she literally has this like pop of blue underneath with a bold red orangey lip. So that's kind of what I tried to recreate, but just add my own pizzazz to it. So what I did was I added some color to my lids, more of like a neutral color. This color is similar to the blush that I'm wearing, and so the only emphasis you see is the under eye and my bold red lip. As soon as I saw this Smashbox Cover Shot Bold Eyeshadow Palette, I knew that I had to do something with it. Like, just look at these colors for a second. How incredible. Hopefully my camera is focused. I'm really happy I got my hands on the Smashbox one because I've always wanted these like really bold colors, and I don't have a palette that quite has this kind of these shades. I'm going in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water first. This stuff is godsend. I'm going to do the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer just on my lids and my under eye. Make sure you put it on your under eye because we're putting a lot of eyeshadow there. Just dab that all over and all around your eyelid and under eye. For the upper lid, I am going to go into this Wet n Wild Au Naturel eyeshadow palette that I recently got, and I'm going to be playing with this shade right here. It's kind of like a rose gold color, and I'm going to apply this like all over my lid, but I want it to still be kind of natural looking, at least the top portion, so let's hope that this isn't that bold. I'm just using like a flat eyeshadow brush and apply it all over my lids. So now I have this rose goldy kind of color on my lids, and now I want to find like a transition shade and a crease shade, and again keeping it very subtle, hopefully not too bold. I'm going in with my Stila Eyes Are the Window shadow palette. You guys, this is one of my favorite palettes. Like, the color range is so incredible. I've talked about it on my blog. I think it was in my Best of Beauty 2016, and I just love it. Like, you can do neutral colors, you can do a natural look, you can do a bold look. I feel like I grab it a lot on an everyday basis. So I'm gonna go in with this sort of like light taupey color over here, and that's gonna be my transition shade up here. Really, I feel like I should have applied that before my shimmer, but oh well, life goes on. It looks like this isn't turning out to be smoky after all, which is perfect. I'm trying to tone down the shimmer a little bit. This color is just like the rose gold shimmer shadow that I'm wearing from Wet n Wild, but it's a matte. It feels like it's a matte version, so I like it. I'm okay with this. Don't worry too much about the fallout because we don't have foundation on or concealer yet. I don't know about you guys, but I always like to do my eyes first, especially if I'm using shimmer shadows, because I feel like they just get everywhere and get messy, and then it's not a pretty look. So that's just my preference, but there's tons of makeup artists that do the face first. They kind of like to have a good base before like doing the eyes. So it's really up to you what you like to do. I'm gonna go back in the Stila palette, and I'm gonna grab the lightest shade here, and that's gonna be my brow bone color. Don't worry, it's not as harsh as it initially looks because it does fade out. That looks good to me so far. I think for now I'm good with the top. Now I'm gonna go to my bottom lashes and start applying that like blue-green mix that I was thinking of, only because that will help me determine if I need to do more of a crease or keep it as simple as this because I really want the blue to pop and then the red and blue contrast to just like stand out like crazy. I'm going to start with the blue, which is called Poolside, and then I might mix that blue with this like darker blue, and this is called Stormy, I think. Yep. And that's more of like a shimmery blue. So I'll see how that looks, and we can determine if we need to add green or not, or some other color. And this is going to be insane because it feels like it's quite pigmented. Yep. That's bold, all right. And by the way, once I do my concealer and all that good stuff, I will probably go back with this blue in case it's faded. Even though I'm using this Smashbox Cover Shot eyeshadow palette, it is newer and it's probably expensive for some of you, so you don't always have to go for this exact palette, but if you can find like a nice blue similar to this, I'd go with that one. I'm gonna try a little bit of the Stormy shadow, which is like a navy shimmer, and see how that goes. I'm gonna do it at the ends first. It looks to be very similar. I like the look so far. I think I am gonna go in with eyeliner on top, just for a little bit more emphasis, but so far so good. I'm just gonna do a black eyeliner, and I'm using the Benefit They're Real push-up liner in black. And I'm starting with the corner, and then I'm gonna go in. Eyeliner always takes so much concentration. There. I think that looks a lot cleaner. What do you guys think? And it's not like too much of a crazy cat eye. So just taking a little bit of the blue and drawing that out. Go into your cushion foundation, dab it, and start applying. I'm just like being really careful when I dab around the under eye because I don't want the blue to get affected too much, but I want it to be a clear line. So I'm just doing the other side now. If you guys are enjoying this talk through, please do let me know in the comments below. It's something different for me, something new, and I'm still trying to explore what the best way to do tutorials is because I obviously want them to be helpful for you guys. So if you're finding that like you're enjoying watching me do step by step and hearing me at the same time, we can definitely do more of these. I have foundation on now, and I'm instantly starting to feel more human because I did think my eyes were looking really funny for a little bit there. I'm now going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I just tried this for the first time the other day. I actually ended up going to Shoppers Drug Mart and buying a whole bunch of like new drugstore products and like just trying out different like drugstore products, and I was thinking of doing like a haul and maybe like updating you guys on like which ones I ended up liking, what I didn't end up liking. This is definitely one that I did end up liking, so if you want to see something like that, do let me know, and I will film that for you guys. I like to apply my concealer like sort of on my T-zone. Oh, I forgot my nose as I was talking, of course, but a little bit on my nose. My under eye I like to cover up the most, especially because like we're putting such an emphasis on it. A little bit of my chin. I just blend that in with my foundation. All I do is dab, and I'm super careful around the blue line that I've created. Have you guys seen that makeup voiceover by the dad, and he's always like dab. So funny. I just got reminded because I just said dab. But that's literally the motion. It's just dab. Okay, so there's that. Now I am going to go and set my under eye, and I'm going to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. I usually use translucent powder, but lately I've been loving this, and you're gonna laugh when you find out what I've been setting it with. I have been using this Sephora Pro Foundation 47 brush, and I literally just take some of this pressed powder stuff and apply it underneath, so like this. I've also like taken photos at this point and it doesn't give me like crazy flashiness, which is perfect because the worst thing is when you do your makeup and it looks great and then all of a sudden like someone's taking a photo of you and you just look like a ghost. I am gonna go back to my Smashbox Cover Shot palette and I'm gonna do my blue just once more because I do feel like it's starting to fade. Not that it's a bad fade, it's just I don't want that color to go away. So fixing it up right now, very gently, not adding too much product. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm using this really big fluffy brush. It's Flower Beauty by Drew Barrymore. You can get her stuff at Walmart and I love this brush for when I'm doing my overall face. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Dream Wonder Powder, which is basically done. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing here because I've totally hit pan, but I really try to get as much as I can. Like, look at this. And I'm going to apply that all over my face. The nice thing is, like, it's just helping me mattify my dewy skin a bit and just, like, make sure my foundation lasts all day. So that's why I can go ahead and like use this like pan basically. I'm going to start prepping my lashes by doing mascara first and then we'll put on actual lashes. So I'm going ahead with the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. I think I'm almost out of this stuff, which makes me really sad because I really like it. I'm putting emphasis on the top lashes first, doing the bottom lashes. So I did manage to get my falsies on and they are just like a nice kind of fluttery lash from Quo, which is a brand at Shoppers Drug Mart. I really like this because it still gives me like a natural feel because my lashes are long and I like that they're long, but it just adds more volume and gives me more of like a flutter at the end. Kind of like a butterfly. Now what I'm going to do is, lately I've been applying my blush first and then emphasizing more on the bronzer like around the contouring area. So I'm going to be using the Rimmel London 3-in-1. I'm not really sure what this is called, but there's basically a highlight, contour, and blush. I really like the highlight and the blush colors in here. So I'm going to go ahead with the blush. I'm just using this angled blush brush from Yves Rocher and gonna start applying my blush. I think this color will look really nice with a bold red lip. It's also like really similar to what my eye color looks like, so that's good. Now I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer and I've been using this like brush. I don't even know where it's from to be honest, but it looks like this. And it just fits so nicely here. So I use this for my cheeks and just like up here and around my neck area. And then I use my NARS contouring brush just around my nose. I've really been enjoying adding the contour like bronzer color right under my blush color. So like this. Just to emphasize that, you know, that pinkish, peachish color a little bit more. We will go up here, bringing color back to our face. Over here, even though I have bangs, of course, I still want both sides to look even. And then I also like to do this like neck area. Just so like the foundation fades off nicely. Frenzy is staring at me. He wants to be in this video. No, actually he wants me to play with him and feed him and just love him all the time. This is the NARS brush that I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys have seen this in a lot of makeup tutorials and just a lot of gurus having them. I still love it, but I like it more so for my nose, especially as I'm contouring my nose, just like trying to make it a little bit thinner. I'm not really sure if it works, but a girl can dream. I'm using this Real Techniques brush. I hate it when brushes don't say what they are on them. unless this is literally faded and I've had it forever, but I don't know what this is called, but I'm using it. And I'm going into my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chiseled to Perfection palette, and you guys are gonna laugh when you see this, but it's a nightmare. Literally, because I use it every single day. This cracked at some point during traveling. I mostly use this shade over here, which is light cocoa, and I use this for my under eye highlight. So you guys will see that I dab this on like so. And I literally use it like every day. I also use it above my eyebrow. I guess it's more so mattifying the under eye and like these areas. But then I like to go in with like a shimmery highlight, if that makes sense. Like to do my upper nose area, and I like to do my chin. I'm going into my Rimmel Trio again, that I don't know what it's called. But I'm gonna go into this highlight over here. It's like a nice gold shimmery highlight, and I'm using a fan brush from Sephora. This one probably has a name. Oh, it's literally called a fan brush. Okay, so taking some of that and just applying it gently over here. Just above where I've done the blush for some highlight. And I think we are done with the face. Yay! I am gonna line my lips first, especially because I'm doing a bold red lip. Usually if it's like a nude lip or any other random color, I don't emphasize too much on it, or I'll literally use whatever lipstick I'm using to line my lips first. But with red, I feel like you have to be a little bit more careful. So I am using the Lise Watier Twist and Sharp Long Lasting Lip Stylo. For some reason I can't find the color, but it's like just like your natural red lip. You guys will see it on my face. But I'm gonna start drawing my lips. I'm gonna be using the MAC Russian Red lipstick, which is one of my favorite reds ever, and I just love it. It's such a nice bold red. I am just gonna slightly go back with my powder and just dab it here so my contour on my face is a bit more prominent. We didn't do heavy contouring this time, but there's still, you know, cheek color that you want to showcase. So just going in a little bit like that. Mwah! There you have it! The blue turned out perfect with this red shade. It's exactly what I envisioned, so I'm really happy that contrast worked. And I also like that the neutral shimmer shade on top doesn't overshadow any other colors. Like, you're definitely looking at the blue and the red. I also love that I went with this dewy face look. Anyway, I'm really happy with it. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you learned some new tips and tricks. If you do end up recreating this look, please, please, please share it with me. I'm literally on every social media platform: Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Whatever is out there that exists, I am on it, I promise. Please don't forget to subscribe, and also let me know in the comments below if you like this sort of talk through tutorial where I'm literally coming up with a concept with you guys, or if you prefer those more professional videos where it's like a voiceover and all that stuff. I like doing both. This was fun, but the voiceovers are also great, so let me know in the comments below, and please thumbs up this video if you like this tutorial. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!